What's going on, everybody? This is the Game Hunter channel, another episode of Rival Kingdoms. Today we're gonna continue overviewing the different Asians in the game, and it's the turn of Erasmus, the trickster, right? This Asian was the reward of the latest campaign. If you finish the latest campaign, the Trickster's Wake, you're gonna have Erasmus. Really tricky Asian. It's not really easy. I probably won't recommend a new player to start using Erasmus because it's, like I said, it requires a lot of strategy. But again, that's what we're gonna do these videos, and this episode, like I said, we're gonna take a look to all the special abilities or spells, and then we're gonna try to use Erasmus on the battlefield. Okay, right now it's current only level 1, so, and I want to keep it this way. So let's see how we can do on the battlefield with the Erasmus only level 1. Okay, I have plenty of nature Primus, but I don't want to use it yet. I just want to try all the different Asians before deciding, okay, this one is the one that I like the most, so I'm gonna start boosting his abilities. All right, so as you guys know, Erasmus is a nature rare Asian, quite powerful, and quite tricky. Let's take a look to the abilities. When we have Erasmus in the spell tower, the special ability is called Crippling Poison. Affected units suffer 19 to 22 damage over 7 seconds, while attack and movement speeds are cut by 25. Really good one. Really good one. And this is just level 1. So, okay, I mean, you're justifying some nature primus, my friend. And the second one, and then this is when things get a little bit more complicated. Illusionate. Summon 4 illusions, level 1, for 6.5 seconds. The illusions, as you can imagine, they don't do any damage. So that's the tricky part, right? Let's take a look over here. I don't know if there's any information about the illusion. The damage per second is 1.4. Method trickery keeps enemies occupied while the real 3 is coming from behind. See? So it's not really, you're not going to get much of these illusions. It's more like a trick to attract the enemy attention. And then you can really use your full force to destroy the enemy base. All right, so tricky. Trickster, strike again. And the second ability is more interesting. Confuse. Manipulate a defense, causing it to attack other enemy buildings for 5 seconds while dealing double damage. This is a really important one. This is when Erasmus becomes so cool, right? Because if you can confuse, for example, an arrow launcher or a catapult, that probably is going to give you some extra seconds that the troops can use in order to penetrate the enemy stronghold, right? So quite good. I really like Confuse. And the last one, which is probably the most, is my favorite, Refraction. Affected unit reflect 75 of damage back to attackers for 12 seconds. Super powerful tier 3 spell. 75% damage back, it's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, if you are under fire by the watchtowers and arrow launchers and catapults, you're going to return some damage back to those defensive buildings. And that's why the Refraction is probably my favorite spell of Erasmus. The tricky part is that, well, this is the spell level 3, right? This is the third tier of spells of Erasmus, so you need to be able to get some mana going in order to get Refraction. And right now, like I said, we're gonna use Erasmus just level 1 to see how we can perform on the battlefield. And of course, the starting mana is gonna be the minimum and everything. So, but let's get into action. Let's see Erasmus, okay, in action. This is the Game Hunter. Let's get ready to rumble. Alright, here we go. Erasmus on the battlefield. Let's start this battle with Forvel. Probably is a good idea. So we can have some extra mana. 2 portals and 1 Ancient Shrine completely unprotected. Probably not a good idea. And this is exactly what we need. Remember, I had Erasmus level 1. This is just plain Erasmus. So I really need to have this starting mana to be effective. Alright, let's destroy. Let me speed up things a little bit. Our friend Forvel can provide us some yummy mana. Alright, so after this one, yeah, Ancient Shrine there later. And then we're gonna try to make an opening over here with Forvel, right? Let's get inside. You're still on the... Ooh. You're still completely out of range of everything. That's just remarkable. All right, here we go. See, we're going to confuse one of the watchtowers. So Forbel's not going to receive damage. That is exactly what we're trying to do. So now Forbel will have probably enough time to bring down that building, and we're gonna start deploying our troops. Perfect. Without using confuse, Forbel will be dead by now, guarantee. All right, so here we go. Group of soldiers, group of paladins. Yeah, it's a tough battle. Let's be honest. It's not like an easy one, especially if you have your ancient level 1. But we are so close to the stronghold. The chances are that we might be able to destroy it. And we did! That was awesome. Let's use the refraction. And look at all the damage that we're returning to the enemy defensive buildings. That is great. That is super powerful. Highly recommended to try Erasmus. Let's put some illusions in the meantime, just to distract the enemy defensive. But there is not really much going on. Let's see, we can probably speed up things. That was a quite remarkable attack, considering the fact that I had Erasmus just level 1. Let's destroy that catapult. There you go. And probably that will do. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish something else. Perfect. Epic victory. Not too bad, considering that we have Erasmus level 1. We just used wisely the abilities. We saved some mana to use confuse in one of the watchtowers, right? That give me enough time to put Forbel in that location, destroy the enemy building, and then deploy all my troops close to the stronghold. It's all about destroying the stronghold, guys, okay? All right, let me get ready and let's go for the next battle. Let's go, battle number 2. Forbel one more time, destroying the Kingdom Portal over there. Perfect. We're gonna probably start speeding up things. Another easy base. One more time, we have a launcher level 2 in the middle. That makes things a lot complicated for me. The level of those catapults are quite decent, so we're not really attacking low-level players, to be honest, in this episode. Let's put some illusions in there to distract the catapult, to distract the watchtower one more time. That's what we're trying to do. Be a tricky. We are the trickster, remember? So that gave me enough time to deploy a little bit more troops. Yep. And in the meantime, I got Forbel pretty much ready. Forbel going down. Perfect. Okay, you did your job, my friend, so I'm not really complaining. Now we are finally in, and that's exactly what we needed to do. Got troops moving all over the place, but my expos are in a really good location. I'm gonna probably use confuse. Confuse for the launcher probably wasn't that amazing because the launcher was going down regardless, but it still was able to shoot some of the defensive buildings for a second. So far we're doing okay. Refraction one more time. Got the little shield surrounding our troops and returning fire. Look at those defensive buildings going down like butter. Perfect. Perfect. That was another good attack. Really good attack. See if this expert will be able to bring down the last watchtower. Probably not. Still have 2 soldiers in the outside. Let's speed up things. Yep, let's confuse the watchtower and steal some of the loot. anything that can trick the opponent is what we're looking for. And I got these 2 guys. I don't know, they're trying to probably bring down the whole kingdom by themselves, which is probably not gonna happen. Let's speed up things a little bit. I think probably I got more illusion going on. And see, yeah, another group of illusions in there, but it's not gonna do any different than watchtower is in a really good location. So we have another good epic victory. Again, we're using Erasmus level 1, and we were able to come out with some strategy. The good part in this attack was using the illusions at the beginning, you see, because the catapult and the watchtower, they start attacking those illusions, when in the meantime I got the other forces coming from the other side. Real effective attack. All right, let's go for the next attack. One more time. High level base. Okay, this one is going to be a tough one, especially with just Erasmus. But let's use Forbel one more time to collect some mana. We're going to speed up things one more time. Going to deploy some expos on the top to at least steal the loot in the meantime, right? And help Forbel with the destruction of some of the buildings over here. All right, now we're getting close. Let's put some illusion. Illusion's going to catch the attention of the watchtower and the catapult. You see how fast the watchtower went down in top? Yes, because the illusion was receiving all the damage. Really tricky, but that's how it works, right? All right, now things are getting a little more complicated, confused to the arrow launcher. That's gonna give me some extra time for me to get close to the catapults, because right now the catapults are the most difficult buildings to bring down. They're quite high level. So, and now it's the beautiful of Forvel helping, assisting Erasmus on the battlefield. Perfect. We keep moving forward. We have target. Yeah, we're really close to the bring down the stronghold, and things are looking quite okay. Super close, guys. Come on, we can do this. We can do it. Finally, my soldiers in the meantime were capable to get close to the arrow launcher, and that changed things big time. Now there is probably no way for them. Just put some illusions in here to confuse the catapult, so they can avoid targeting my two Xbox heroes that I have in that corner. See, it's all about using your spells at the right time. Perfect. Everything went down. Refraction over here. Let's put some illusions in the other area one more time to distract the enemy defensive buildings. And in the meantime, I can have my Xbox get a little bit closer, bring down the catapult. Awesome. That was a really good attack. Again, this base wasn't easy. Especially using level 1 Asians is not recommended. I always recommend you to upgrade, enhance your Asians as soon as possible. That last soldier is going to probably go down. The last hero. Good night, my friend. It was nice to meet you. Not too bad. I mean, like I said, it was a really tricky base, but nothing is tricky enough for the trickster, right? All right, let's go for the last battle. Forvel engaging from the top, which makes completely sense, right? Because we have a portal in there that we can destroy, probably the ancient shrine, get some extra mana. But in the meantime, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna attack with Xbox from this corner. Why? Because we need to destroy that Sky Watcher. If we destroy the Sky Watcher, Forvel probably is gonna survive for a little bit longer. See? Sky Watcher down. Perfect. Now Forvel can go to that direction and help me to clean the bunker, help me to clean the spell tower, and probably bring down also that portal. See? It's all about strategy, how you move and how you place your troops on the battlefield. Now we take control of the arrow launcher. Perfect. Arrow launcher is under control. It's doing some damage to some of the defensive building, like a catapult and the watchtowers in there. Forvel, thank you. Super effective. Like I say, if you know how to master and combine all your Asians, you're in good shape. One more time, we take control of the arrow launcher. Yeah, the arrow launcher is not doing much damage against the enemy defensive buildings, but taking control of that gave me enough time. If my units are not receiving the damage from the arrow launcher, we're in good shape. Refraction, but all the rest of my troops, and we're moving ahead one more time without any issues. That was another really good attack. Let's just put some illusions in there so they can protect my expos. Nice. There is only 2 buildings left, which is not too bad. They're going to speed up things just a little bit. Probably won't be able to have 100%, but it was another really good attack with Erasmus. I just want to show you how to use this agent on the battlefield. Like say, if you like it, if you think that you can be tricky enough, then I'll recommend you to use some of the Nature Primus to upgrade and enhance this agent. Okay, you're gonna keep destroying that wall. That's probably not a good idea. There you go. That was a really good attack, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this series of Rival Kingdoms. I have plenty of videos coming. If there is any Asian in particular that you guys want me to do like a second review or do like a more strategy attacks, let me know, post in the commentary section, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos, okay? This is the Game Hunter signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.